Hello there, welcome back to another Disney video. You people are crazy, man. Anytime that I don't make videos for a while, you guys always subscribe like crazy. I think the last video I made, I had maybe like 158 subscribers. Now I got almost 170, and I love it. I love it, guys. Now, you see the title of this video. I am reverting back to an old video that I did, one of my very first videos. And I'm going to put a link in the description below, and it's about tips for buying tickets at Walt Disney World. And you can go there and see how much the videos have changed since then. I used a poo-poo webcam and whatnot, so we're going to revert back to that. Got some notes here that I wrote down, and what we're going to be talking about is more tips for buying tickets. And the first tip that I'm going to give you guys, there's going to be 4 of them, is if you see certain websites that are promoting, some kind of scam or lower prices, it probably is a scam, They put those lower prices on there so that, you'll give them the money and then they might hack your accounts or, something like that. So I would personally suggest you just sticking to the Walt Disney World website, and that'll be your 100% safe bet. You can call somebody if you need any help or anything like that. So Walt Disney World website is definitely my #1 option for buying tickets in general. Now, number 2, I know I've seen plenty of websites that have said, don't buy a park hopper because it just costs way too much money and you'll be undecisive. And what if you'll go to the park that day? I personally think you should get a park hopper. For that extra little bit of money, you'll be able to jump around the parks all you want. See, personally, me and my family like to go to a park in the morning for, we'll get there like 9, stay till like 1 after we eat lunch, and then we'll come back to the room, rest for a few hours, go back out at 5 or 6 for our dinner reservations, and hang out till, 9 or 10 o'clock. That's personally what we like to do. I know some people don't like to do that. But if you're one of those people, even if you're not, I highly suggest you getting a park hopper because it just makes life so much easier. And it's all on your Magic Band now, so you don't got to worry about carrying around extra tickets or anything. So I suggest buying a park hopper. Now, tip number 3 is if you're planning to stay more than 10 days, even probably like 7, 8, or 9 days, I would definitely have you look into getting an annual pass. Now, an annual pass, I've done a video on it. It's a great option to have in your Disney supplies because it makes it so much cheaper to stay multiple times. If you're going to be going to Disney for an extended period of time or multiple times per year, an annual pass is definitely the thing for you because it has all your tickets built into it, so you don't have to buy tickets ever again, for that year. So instead of paying $500, every time you want to go 4 or 5 times a year, you just pay I think it was like $700, and then you can have those tickets the entire time. But another suggestion onto that point would be to not go to Disney World all 10, 7, 8, 9 days. Spend a couple days at Disney Springs, or go off property somewhere and go check out the sights, go to a mall and go shopping, or go eat at a nice restaurant or something. That's definitely an option. So you don't need to buy the annual pass if you don't want to. But an annual pass gets you discounts on things. It gets you certain ticket prices, and so it's a great option to have. So annual pass, I think, is a great thing. And the last one, and a lot of people already know this one, but just to reiterate on it, the more days that you do stay at Walt Disney World, so let's say you're staying, instead of staying 1 day, you're staying 5, if you're staying 5 versus 1, it will cost less per day. So once you get up into like the instead of it costing like, you know, maybe $100 for one day, then for 2 days it'll be like, you know, 90, then for 3 it'll be 80, and so on and so on. You know, that's not exact, don't quote me on that, I'm just making an example. So if you're thinking about, you know, well, should I really stay an extra day? You probably should, because it's going to cost a lot more to, you know, come back again for another trip versus just staying that one extra day when it costs you like, you know, $60 to stay that one extra day, you know, theoretically speaking. So definitely, you know, think about that when you're trying to decide if you want to stay 1 or 2 more days. So that's the end of this video, guys, and I thank you for watching. Please, if you like this, hit that thumbs up, you know, give a little ding, 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 and we'll see you next time on another Walt Disney World video. And oh, almost forgot,
Please stand clear of the door. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas.